you! We just become best friends, yup!
Chinaski 31 has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Sebastian Jourmot has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Jerkai Jago has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Graham Lidicott has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Learning is Change has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Paul Ravilla has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Guy Boo has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Debadrito Raj Chakrabarti has just boarded the plane.
Thank you! We just become best friends, yup!
Pedro Rodriguez has just boarded the plane.
Yo, yo, yo. It's that time. Hey, Spellsinger, how's it going, mate? Just laying down the last preparations. Let's go with this dude here. Let's get a couple of them. There we go. Right. All set and ready to fire. Let's hope we do better this time, eh? Your channel is fantastic. Yes, Spellsinger it is. Right, let's do this, shall we? Here we go. Hey, hello everybody. It's that time again. Hang on a sec. What the fuck happened then? Whoops. There you go. I mean, bloody hell. Anyway, let me bring this back in and quieten that down a bit. How is everybody anyway? Oh my god, look at my hair. Bloody, hang on a sec. Camera's not getting my best side, is it? Really? I need to kind of redo the cameras, I think. But how is everybody? Welcome in. Captain Michael, there you go. Good morning. David, Rhymester, Spellsinger. How is everybody? We're back to fighting fantasy. After Star Wars Day, we're back to fighting in fantasy. Thank you so much for mentioning my Gamebook channel last stream. Yes, Spellsinger, I've been going through your videos. First off, nice to meet you, finally, you know, to put a face to a name, you know, who you've been chatting to for like over a year is really great. So it's really nice to see it. And I really do like your videos that you're doing of all the books in order and going into great detail with the story. It's like the series that I did were very much a very kind of quick, you know, just a look at the cover and here's the feel for the story. You know, almost like a trailer, you know, to your videos. I feel your videos go into a lot more detail, and I'm really enjoying them. So keep it going, man. Yeah, keep it up. And for anybody who hasn't, you know, head over to Spellsinger's channel and subscribe to it and check out the videos. They're really good. Colblistic, good morning. Greetings from the Netherlands. Do you know what? I was just in my flight sim in Norway. I don't. That's nothing to do with the Netherlands, but it's just over in that kind of part of the world. Captain Michael's going for an A350 spin. Nice. Yeah, so here we are, Moonrunner, guys. Back to fighting fantasy. This one is a late kind of edition. Number 48 in the series. It's got an interesting cover, like a windmill on fire and some Medusa person on the cover, but it's not Medusa because it's a man. But it's kind of like Medusa. It's very strange. This one is written by Stephen Hand, and the illustrations are by Martin McKenna. So they're probably pretty good. There's one there. Martin McKenna did these, really nice. And the cover illustration is by Terry Oakes. I really love the color of it. I love the color on this front cover. It's really nice because you got the red on the one side, the bluey, purpley kind of on the other, and I think, yeah, there's a lightning bolt, which I thought was a crease in the book, but it's a lightning bolt. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Did they fix any builds? Oh, right, FLIGHTSIM, yeah. You're in the sim now. No worries. Update 2 is really good. Glad you're enjoying it. So yeah, the war between the kingdoms is over, but there is still much to be done. The evil generals who went to the ground in the Badlands beyond Galantria have been tracked down by bounty hunters. The feared Inquisitor General Karam Gruul has eluded capture for so long, however, that many believe him dead. Yeah. You alone know different, and Gruul is very much alive and plotting to rekindle the flames of war once more. So you've got to go sort it out, basically. So, yeah. I checked on eBay, and there are dozens of copies of this book. This is not a rare book that's being sold on eBay. Okay, it's quite a common by the listings. There's about 20 listings, right? So you'd think if there's loads of them, it should be relatively cheap. Every single listing goes for between £60 up to £140, and every denomination in between. Like it's crazy. 60 quid for a book that it says on the back, which was a sticker, $4.99. Back in the day when it was published, this was a fiver. Although that was a sticker, so underneath it probably says $3.99. When was this published? First published in 1992. How mad is that? And now it's going for like 60 quid. In fact, I saw one eBay listing for all of the Dragon covers, numbers 1 to 59, £1,800 in one go, and you get the Riddling Reaver and Fighting Fantasy as well. So you get 61 game books in very good condition, 1,800 quid. So if you're looking to set yourself up with the full collection, it's on eBay. There's a couple of listings, 1,800 quid, just like that. I mean, to be honest, I think a lot of these I've got these over the years. I first started buying them back in the day. I think I bought my first one in like 1990, I think, and bought a few. I only had about 16 or 17, and I don't know what happened to those books. Because I left home. And I don't remember taking them with me, and my mom hasn't got them, so I don't know what happened to them. But then, as I got into an adult, as I got older, I wanted to re-get them, and I think I started buying them again somewhere between 2002 and 2008. I don't know when I started to buy them again, but I started to get back into them. For some reason, I don't even know how. I think it was because I started having kids, maybe, and I wanted to read to them. I don't remember. And so I started to collect, get them. So, hitting charity shops, going to car boots. I did source a few from there, paying anything between a penny to a pound to a fiver, and then obviously eBay. I'm sure I've pretty much bought a few off there. I'd have to go back in my listings to find out. Amazon, I think I bought some off there. I can't remember buying any through any special website. And that was, pretty much eBay and car boots and charity shops is where I sourced all my books from. And I think I finally got the full collection somewhere between, I'd say, 2012 and 2015. Somewhere between there, I actually got the full collection, except for a Lancia, the advanced one. That was the final one I bought, and I didn't get that one until 2019, I think. And I don't know how much I've spent over the, on these, but I haven't spent as much as 1,800 quid, and I definitely haven't spent the full price on every book. Some of these books, I remember buying one from a charity shop or a second-hand shop for 50p. So I don't know how I'd be able to work out how much I've spent on these books, to be honest. I know the most expensive book I bought, which was Curse of the Mummy. That was £100. So, and the Lancia somebody bought for me. Like, somebody bought it for me as a birthday present. So I didn't actually have to buy that one. But that's even more expensive than the Curse of the Mummy. And the Curse of the Mummy, the original, like, puffin ones, not the wizard ones, because they're 10 a penny. Although they are corrected for errors. So it's like, which one is better? The original or the corrected for errors? You could never sell... yeah, exactly. I could never sell my collection. I would never get rid of these. And if somebody tried to force me, I'd get rid of them before I got rid of my books. You still need 5 books to complete your Penguin books. Rhymester, put in the chat which 5 books do you need, mate. Maybe we all could keep a lookout for them, you know? And let you know if we see it. How to be broke in less than 5 minutes tutorial by Adam. Oh, man. Yeah, these books can be quite expensive if you're looking to get into them, you know. But, I mean, it's so silly because back in the day, they were like 3, 4, 5 quid. And it's like, they were there for, you know, less than a tenner. And now it's like everyone's like crawling to get them for 20 times that price. It's mad. But book number 48, guys, guess what? I'll be 48 in August. How crazy is that? So this book represents my next birthday, if anything. You know, a 48, man. Oh, old man. I'm not looking my best, I will say this, by the way. I feel like I do look better a lot of the time. I think it's because my hair. I'm not happy with my hair today, so that's why. Revenge of the Vampire is... Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you were saying for you, Spellsinger. What books do you need, Spellsinger, mate? Moonracker. Classic Dr. Goodhead. Yeah. Guys, I hear in the winds that there is a new book on the way. Like, there's one being written. I hear in the wind that there is something that will be coming in the next couple of years, you know? We'll have to wait and see. So, August 27th, guys, I'm sure everybody here who is in the chat right now knows about this, but if you're watching this on the repeat and you don't know, August the 27th, Wednesday, 9 a.m. UK time to 9 p.m. UK time, we're going to be going through every single one. I'm going to pull them all off my shelf and we're going to go through each book. We're going to talk about memories of playing it. We're going to look at the pictures, talk about the authors, talk about the illustrators, you know, talk about the story. You know, we're not going to play any books, by the way, just to let you know that now. But we will be doing some model painting as well. I have gone and primed all my figures ready for painting. Now, it's the first time I've primed, and it's been primed a very specific way. So, you know, some are good, some are not so good, I would say. I've just picked out 3 random ones here, though, to show you. So, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this guy. But here's the first, like, here's one of them ready for painting. So you can't really see it, can you? Hang on, let me see if we can get this in the view. Straighten up, you. Hang on, what's going on here? Why is that not straightening up? Have I got it? I've got it turned the wrong way, I think. You can't. Oh fuck. Yeah, it's. Hang on a second here. I need to pull this out. Fucking hell, mate. Give it to me now! It's the wrong way round. Come on, sunshine. Well, hang on. It can't be the wrong way round because the light is on this side. Oh, do you know what? I'll just hold it. Right. So, here you go. There you go. That's better. So, here is one guy. I've primed him. He's got a certain type of prime coating on him, basically, so it highlights, like, it's like there's a light shining from above on him. So that's the one guy. And then another one, which is even smaller, guys. This guy. So he's ready for painting. Very small and intricately detailed these figures are. And then the biggest one I've got, which is the one who actually came out the best in terms of the priming, is this guy. Now, the reason it's got like a white and black coating is so that the white is meant to represent as if there's a light above him. And when I paint him, that will give me almost like instant lighting on him. So this is basically, they've already been shaded effectively for light, you know. And I can't wait to do this dude. This dude will do last because he's our best piece, I feel. Because he's got so much detail, and I need to learn all the skills in order, you know, for it to work out well. Let me put this back. I have to put it back that way, actually. There we go. Because, yeah, oh, shit. My monitor's gone off. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, so there's the figures ready for painting. I've done all of them, all, you know, except for like 4 or 5, which are really, really small. They're the only ones I haven't done because they're so tiny. But yeah, primed them up good, ready to go. Let me catch up with chat, sorry. I've always envied your lustrous hair. Right. Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually, yeah, I do feel I'm lucky with my hair. So my mom and dad, right? On my dad's side, the guys went bald and white. Like all of my aunties and uncles are either bald or white. Very early as well. My dad was receding in his 20s, I think. And, you know, my uncle, who's my dad's twin brother, he went bald at like 40. Well, he shaved it because he went like Bruce Willis bald, and then he just decided to shave it like Bruce Willis did. So I'm very lucky because on my dad's side the hair is pants, but on my mom's side, honestly, it must be the Mediterranean blood, because flowing black locks, you know, with just silver streaks in their 60s, you know, is what is there on my mom's side of the family. So I take after my mom's side more than my dad, and I'm so lucky because I've got great hair, you know, in terms of its color and strength, you know, like, whereas my sisters take after my dad's side of the family, you know. So I do feel like I'm very lucky, but styling it, you know what I mean? I haven't styled it today, really, to be honest. So, weapon in the character's right hand is making my eyes water. Grab him! Yeah, it looks like he's gripping somebody, to be honest. Yeah. You're not bald. Your head just grew bigger. Your head outgrew the hair, basically. Yeah, exactly. Actually, I know. When I was watching your video, I thought you shaved. I thought it was a choice there. But yeah, honestly, it's great to see you, mate. It's really great to see you. And I'm enjoying the video. So if anybody hasn't already, go subscribe and check out and support Spellsinger, because we want him to do all of them and more. So, yeah, next year, by the way, guys, I will say this as well. We are burning through all of the Fighting Fantasy books this year till the end. Hopefully, we'll get to all of the Fighting Fantasy books by December, fingers crossed. But next year, we're going to do something different, because there's Lone Wolf, there's the Maelstrom or Bible series or whatever they're called, Bible Adventures, I don't know. We're going to go through them next year. In the next few months, I'm going to start having a look and finding these and start getting them ready. So for next year, it will be anything but Fighting Fantasy, really. And And or it will be, we'll do the Riddling Reaver or the Fighting Fantasy or the Advanced series ones. You know, the stories that you find in there. So, yeah. But yeah, August the 27th, guys, International Game Book Day and Global Fighting Fantasy Day. There is a Facebook page on the Fighting Fantasy Facebook group. So join that event and you'll obviously, there is, oh shit, yeah. I've also created the stream for it, which I can now publish, to be honest. I forgot to do this. So the stream is ready to go. Let me just get in and publish it. Because it's scheduled for August the 27th. Public. Oh, have I already published this? I think I've already published it. Okay. Yeah, it's upcoming. So I've already published it. No, never mind. Okay. What the hell? Copied to clipboard, but then, oh yeah, Control V. That's the link to the Global Fighting Fantasy Day. You know, go and give it a like, and you know, make sure you're notified for when it goes live, and yeah, basically. So there we go. You want to give Lone Wolf a go as well? Yeah, I've never read any of those books. I know there's a few, but I've never read. And Choose My Own Adventure as well. Those series of books. Those as well as the Lone Wolf and the Maelstrom or Maelstorm, whatever it's called, and the Bible Adventure one. Like, those are the ones we're going to be doing, okay? Next year as a special kind of, you know. And then we'll get back to Fighting Fantasy. So, let's check out what we need to do for this book, Moonrunner. Has anybody read this book? Has anybody got any experience in this book? Say now or forever hold your peace. So, I don't even know what story it is, but you do get a map. A nice, bloody gorgeous map there. Camera's never that good at autofocusing, I must say. So that's the map that you get. Study it, memorize it. So that's it. That's all you'll see of it. It says there is an introduction here. The introduction is before the character. Hang on, what? The background. Oh, and then you got Welcome to the Badlands. Okay, so the introduction says here, exploring the Lacnathian caves, striking beyond Orkhelm enemy lines, rediscovering the forgotten temple of Demos, defying the monstrous vampire lords of Vannon. Fucking hell, this sounds ace. I don't remember anything of this book. Most adventurers would be proud to have achieved but one of these feats, but you have done them all. Oh, so those are adventures we've already been on. Well, they sounded wicked, man. Where's those books? What is more, all these death-defying exploits were accomplished as part of your apprenticeship. For you have joined the few whose very lives are a byword for danger. You have become a bounty hunter. Oh, we're Boba Fett, guys. As a bounty hunter, you are a grim, experienced, and fearless survivor who lives off the rewards offered by the civilized nations of the old world for the capture of wanted criminals. Unlike most of your sort, who are ruthless money-grubbing scum, you don't waste your time arresting petty thieves, however. You strive for the return of justice to the old world. You look to hunt down the handful of arch-villains who you know are behind the many foul wars and cruel mishaps that have recently threatened to bring your native land of Galantria to her knees. You will not rest until you have uncovered and arrested each and every one of these evil fiends. Before embarking, you got to find out shit about yourself, basically. So you got skill, stamina, luck, and that's it. There's no special attribute for this one. Right, let me get rid of that one. We don't need the 12-sided dice. Thank you very much. Right, so dice time, guys. Which one will we be? Bother doing that. Which one will we be, guys? Big dice, little dice. Which one would you like to be? Big boys dice. We are the casino dice. Okay, so, and then the enemy is the little dice. All right, David Day. Did I already say hello to you? Right, so we need to go for skill here. We need to find out what's the skill. What's the score with that? Let me push that over. Is it going? Is it going? Come on, mate. Ugh, there we go. That's there. Sorry. Get off this camera. I'm not happy with the position of the camera today, guys. I need to change it because I need to go forward, but then I go out of shot. So I'm gonna have to redesign the camera, I think, before we start. Yes, I've got my glasses, mate. Thank you, David, for reminding me. I have got them already. I mean, I can put them on if you want, actually. There we go. We're all ready now. We're all ready. This is about as good as it'll get with some of the dice rolls we get. I might as well with the white stick type of thing, you know. These are my grandmother's glasses, actually. These are like really old. They're like from the 50s. I use them myself. Anyway, your camera's good as long as we can see your hair. Mate, camera's not in a good position because I have to go forward to do stuff, and it's just like, I don't like that. Anyway, let me roll for skill. Our skill is 8. You can't really see that. I don't know why. Let's get it on with this, man. Right, so we got a skill of 8, guys, which isn't too bad, I guess. You know. Ugh. And our stamina, which kind of determines... Actually, stamina's not that big a deal, because you get meals. I always think the skill is the important one. Stamina you can replenish, so it doesn't really matter if it's too high or too low. Which is a good thing, because I only rolled a 3, which I gotta work out what's going on with this dice thing here. It keeps on, so you can't actually bloody see what we're rolling here. Yeah, we rolled a 3 on that one, guys. So 15, isn't it? Stamina. But like I said, I don't think that is the important one. I think it's the skill that's, you know. And our luck today. Boom! There you go. That's what you want. 12 luck. So the first luck thing is free. We don't have to actually roll for the first one. So that's actually pretty good. So there is our character. Where is our character, actually? Hang on a second here. Where is our character? Thundercrotch, where you gone, my man? There he is. Get him on. There it is. So let's bring him back here. There we go. That's our dude there. So yeah, skill of 8, stamina of 15, luck of 12. Not too bad, is it? Really? Nothing special about skills, stamina in terms of any extra meals. You start the game with 5 meals. So, okie dokie. Special skills. We get some special skills, guys. Over the years, you've acquired a number of special skills which have served your time again and again through your many bounty hunting adventures. Choose 4 from the following list. So there is a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9, but we can only choose 4. Okay? So I suppose I better just write these out. I didn't realize this, otherwise I would have had this pre-planned. See, this is what I mean now. You guys, bye. See you later while I type all this out. So you get acrobatics. as 1. Where am I typing this? Because it's not even showing up. Typing that somewhere else. Acrobatics. The climb skill could become useful. Combat. Which surely we should already know for a badass. There's the con skill. Oh, I've lost him now. Where's he gone? I'll be back in a sec, guys. Disguise. The disguise skill. What else we get? It's on another page here. Lock picking. That might be useful. Lock picking. Oh, I need to be an octopus here. That's what I need to be. Keep losing me place. Sleight of hand. So pickpocketing, really, isn't it? Oh no, sleight of hand's a bit different from pickpocketing. Sneak. Be a sneaky bastard. Or tracking. I feel like some of these skills we should already have. Okay. There we go. So everybody choose 3 skills in that list. Put it down in the chat. And then the ones with the most scores is what we will choose. And because with a poll, you can't have 9 choices, I'm afraid. You only get something like 5 entries. So it's a bit harder. And plus, you only get 1 winning outcome. So it would be a bit weird. So yeah, if everybody puts in, choose 3, right? Everybody put in 3. So acrobatics, climb, combat, con, disguise, lockpicking, sleight of hand, sneak, and tracking. Which one would you guys use to, you know, for the best here? So at various times in your adventure, you will be asked whether or not you possess a certain skill. And if you do, great. If you don't, you're fucked. Basically. It's not what it says, but it's... So in our equipment list, we have a sword of the finest steel. And we wear simple but durable clothing. Not for you the cumbersome leather armor, so beloved of amateurs. What? Your concealed purse holds gold pieces. To find out how many, roll 2 dice and add 12. God, we get a lot of money, guys. So we get 7 plus 12 is 19 gold pieces. We got a bit of money, guys. Bit of money. Money. Right, so that's basically that. Right, let's choose our special skills. So, Spell Singer. You've gone for climb, disguise, sneak, and tracking. Which I see 2 people choosing, 2 people choosing disguise. So that'll be 1. You've also gone for climb, which nobody else has gone. Oh, another person. So disguise, climb, and then hang on. Spell singers, you've done 4, mate. I only asked for 3. Right, sneak. Nobody else chose that. Tracking. Nobody else chose that. What are the... So 2 people also chose combat. So we'll have that. And lockpicking as well. There's our 4th one. So those are the ones where common answers are there. Disguise, climb, combat, and lockpicking. They are our, you know. So we got disguise. Now if I can do this just by copy and paste, that will actually be pretty cool. Although I think it's going to take longer. It'll take too bloody long. I'll just type it out quicker. Climb. Combat surely is something we should already be good at if we're a badass. They are our 4 skills, guys. Now I'll read you what they actually mean. So, climb, You're able to climb with ease up almost any surface, even those which offer you only the slightest of handholds. Combat. You're a master in the art of man-to-man combat. If you are ever told to fight more than one opponent at the same time, you may strike back at each one of them, wounding all opponents whose attack strength is lower than yours. What the fuck does that mean? Hang on a sec, let me read that again. If you're ever told to fight more than one opponent at the same time, you may strike back at each one of them, wounding all opponents whose attack strength is lower than yours. But that's what you would do anyway in combat. Like, that's not a skill. That's what happens anyway. I don't get that. So if we're up against multiple people, then what, we get an extra attack? Is that what they're trying to say? You may strike back at each one of them for all opponents who have a lower attack strength than us. I don't know, man. That's... Ram Street, how's it going, mate? Welcome in there. Are we dead yet, mate? We haven't even started yet. Haven't even started, man. We're still trying to work out our life at the moment, to be honest. So that's combat, for what it's worth. With the next one we decided is disguise. It says you have the talent to alter your appearance so radically that you may have to pass almost anywhere unnoticed. Obviously, the longer you spend on preparing your disguise and the more materials you have to hand, the more effective your disguise will be. You should remember, however, that disguises mask only your appearance. So basically, we just put on some glasses to do the old Clark Kent Superman trick. Is basically what it is. You know? All opponents get injured, not just one. Yeah, but isn't that what happens anyway in a combat? Like, so you're fighting, and if there's multiple people, you have to fight them one at a time. But what it's saying, so what you're saying is that it's telling us that we have one-to-one combat, but everybody gets hit? I don't know, man. Let me look at that again. Lock picking says there's hardly a lock made that can keep you out. All you need to open is one small hooked piece of metal, which you already carry, concealed on your person at all times. So we can get open any door, basically. You can only injure one in the normal... normal combat is one-to-one, but this one's saying if we fight everybody, if there's more than one opponent, rather, then anybody who has a lower one than us gets hit as well. Gets the same damage as the one we have the one-to-one with. I don't know, man. Yeah, normally you injure opponents one at a time when there is more than one. You have to fight them in order, as it were. But this one is saying that when we do that fight one-to-one, and there are others who have a lower attack strength, but they wouldn't have rolled their attack strength. See, this is... It's not a clear rule for me. You're a master in the art of man-to-man combat. If you're ever told to fight more than one opponent at the same time, you may strike back at each one of them, wounding all opponents whose attack strength is lower than yours, which is exactly what would happen anyway. If they rolled a lower attack strength, they get the difference of the dice roll taken off them. There's no change as far as I'm aware. Normally, if you fight more than one at the same time, you choose one to injure, not all of them. Yeah, but when you have multiple opponents, you're only fighting one-on-one. We've never had the choice to say, I'm going to choose to hit you, mate. I suppose we choose to fight one-on-one and do them in order. That's how it's done. But once we, because you have to, I don't know, mate. We'll get through it. Okay. So, special skills we've got. So there we go. Basically, we're all up to date here. Oh. We'll see how long we last. Oh, wait. What's the date next Sunday? So the 25th is next Sunday. And that will be the date. Oh no, I can't because I'm going... No, never mind. So we're doing 1st of June. So the 8th of June. Oh, that's in another month. Oh, I fucked up, man. I fucked up. It'll have to be the Friday. On Friday, guys, next Friday, I'm going to do the members only stream for the next sorcery book. Car, City Port of Traps. Next Friday, okay? I don't know what time, but sometime. It'll be on Friday. Because on Sunday I'm going to some party in the park, some music gathering. There's like a Glastonbury in the park locally. So I'm going there. So I know somebody who'll be performing there. So going to, you know, give them the support. But yeah, so it can't be next Sunday. It'll have to be next Friday. Because that's the next available day that I'm free. Sometimes the book tells you you're fighting all of them at the same time. F's in the chat, guys, if you want to begin. I'll start the timer this time, guys. We'll start the timer. In response to an urgent message, it has taken you just 3 days to reach the Delta, where the lands of Galantria, Bryce, and Morastatia meet. Morastatia, that's in Vault of the Vampire. 3 days to reach the lawless and unruly part of Galantria, commonly known as the Badlands. At the heart of this notorious region, standing on the border river, is the sprawling city of Blackhaven, a place so dangerous that the city guards have to go around in groups of 10 because the place is that dangerous. 10! Bloody hell. This is worse than Port Blacksand. Yet, it is to this city's solitary, beleaguered guard post that you've been summoned. Yoi, come here, mate. It is the dead of night, and no one sees you as you slip in through a secret door in a side wall of the small stone keep. Inside, you're met by Guard Marshal Bennett. Bennett! Eh? Who's that from? Bennett. Is that Commando? I think. Oh, no, it's not. It's Predator. You son of a bitch. Who quietly leads you up a spiral staircase and into his candlelit room. Away. Bennett's hoping to get lucky. There, the aged marshal wastes no time in explaining why you have been summoned. I'm going to groom you. He doesn't say that, really. The War of the Four Kingdoms, Galantria, Femfrey, Bryce, and the Northlands almost tore the old world apart. But the four sides turned away from the abyss and made a fragile peace, which has lasted up to the present day. Yet this peace is constantly being eroded by the many agents of chaos who seek to aggravate old rivalries. The old world can never know true peace until its barbaric past is finally laid to rest. He pauses to sit down at his desk, then adds, high in the Brickayan ranks was Karam Gruel, the Inquisitor General. You cannot help but shudder in fear and loathing at the mere mention of his name. I know that feeling. Gruel, Bennett continues, was swift in urging Bryce to war, and this was the guiding intellect and the dark magics which lay behind many of Bryce's military successes. It was he who prepared the murderous fire traps along Bryce's borders. He who had thousands of war prisoners dragged, screaming, into his tower of inquisition, where horrific deeds were perpetrated. He who tortured and killed peaceful Bricaeans with his traitor hunts. He who assassinated his fellow generals when they spoke out against him. And finally, it was he who remained unseen and unknown while his men died on foreign soil. Not for nothing was Gruul nicknamed the Hand of Death. Uh-oh. When peace finally came, a condition of the armistice was the Gruul should be made to stand trial for his crimes against humanity. Ooh, just like the game, isn't it? But the warmongering Bricaean king claimed that Gruul had died in the last battle, and that his body was but one of thousands ploughed under the earth. Moreover, who says that? Moreover. No one says that really, do they? You read it, but I've never heard anybody say that in a sentence. Moreover, the king denied any knowledge of Gruul's atrocities, and he ordered that all mention of Gruul be erased from his country's histories and monuments. Most believed that Gruul, whose face was known to so very few, had not died. And so began the great manhunt. But no sign of Gruul was found. Sounds like Ghostbusters, isn't it? Zord. It was as if he had never existed. Plot twist. His damned tower of inquisition was razed to the ground, but the villain himself escaped us. Since then, a constant vigil has been maintained for signs of Gruul's inevitable return. And now, at the cost of many gallant lives, we have at last obtained news as to his whereabouts. Are you the gatekeeper? Yeah. Yes, he told me to stop by. Gruul is in Blackhaven, and his presence here can only mean that he is planning something terrible, some plot important enough to make him risk exposure after years of hiding. However, we don't know exactly where he is or in what guise, only that he is here. We dare not use the city guards or any other band of men to fetch him. Gruul would soon learn of their coming and would go into hiding once more. But if someone worked alone, someone with stealth, cunning, resourcefulness, disguise, climb, combat, lockpicking, someone with the equal of Gruul's, right? Someone with stealth and resourcefulness, the equal of Gruul's, someone who could move efficiently and quietly through the deadly streets of Blackhaven. Where can we find this person? If we had somebody, then we might just catch him. You are that someone, aren't you? Find Gruul for us. Just spat on my book. And take him to face justice at the High Court in Royal Lendal, capital of Galantria. If you do, the reward. You've been listening to this old git and his words with rising passion. and now you feel compelled to interrupt. Yo, 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 save your gold. Right? For years, I've been looking for 7 archfiends in the service of chaos, right? Listen up, respect. 6 are now behind bars, but Gruul, the 7th most evil, has always eluded me. Listen up, yo, yo, it's payday. No, seeing Gruul made to account for his wrongdoings will be reward enough, word up. And I have a personal debt to settle, so come on. Yo, contact me. It's payday. Let's go. We've turned into Florida Joker, basically. For anybody who knows that reference. Dunno. There we go, guys. Oh, what the hell's this? I thought that was a little person. I'm going to show you a picture, right? And I'm going to tell you this, and you're going to see it, okay? Because this is exactly what I saw until I realized what it was. I thought this was a person standing on a hill at first. Then I realized what I was looking at. You ready? It looks like a little person standing on a hill. Wait till it focuses up. There you go. I thought that was a little man standing on a hill. Then I realized it's a knife in someone's back. I thought, oh look, they've done like a sun behind him and everything. And he's got fancy shoes on. And then I realized what the hell I was looking at. Like a little man. Yeah. Yeah, oh, pick me, please. Send me off to death. I cannot wait. Oh, by the way, guys, yeah, I didn't forget the cook. I didn't forget the meals this time. The bickies for the meals. But I've gone and got something that I've never had before. So I don't know. It should be all right. But they're butterscotch deliciousness. So that should be quite nice. I've never had them before, so I hope I get the chance to, you know, eat a meal. And if you do want us to have a meal, in capital letters, put it in the chat if our stamina has depleted, and we will eat a meal. And there we go, guys. That is the introduction. So some old guy wants to send us off to battle to some person who everybody thought was dead. Turns out he wasn't. Sounds like a bit of a vampire situation going on. So let's go. Bennett sighs with relief and thanks you before continuing. There are rumors that Blackhaven is in the gripe of a secret society called the Cabal of the Werewolf. Ooh, we got werewolves now. All we know about this organization is that its members are said to bear the werewolf's mark. Is that the one on the hand where you get the pentagon? And that is supposed to have connections with a powerful cliche of Brachaean nobles who are hell-bent on starting a second war of the Four Kingdoms. If this is true, then Karam Gruul must have dealings with the Cabal. Word has reached me that an inmate of Craven Asylum, Matra Ospanankia, is claiming that she was a member but is now a victim of the Cabal. This could be the break we seek. You must go and question her to find out if there is any truth in her wild ravings. Next, it is said that Cabal members meet in a Docklands tavern, the Last Octopus, the Last Octopus, which you should also investigate. Finally, it might be worth your while to visit Silas Entador, a useful wretch who is one of our paid informers and who lives in Malt Lane. If Gruul has made contact with this Cabal, or indeed with any part of Blackhaven's underworld, then Entador will know about it. Alright guys, you got it? You understand? The marshal stands up behind his desk. Though mystic shields hide our walls from scrying eyes, I fear that one of my own men may be a traitor. It ain't us. It ain't me, Captain. I swear to God, I'm on the up and up. I'm on the legit. It ain't me. So only I and the ruling council in Royal Lendl, to whom Gruul must be taken, know of your mission. That's not good, is it? When there's only one or two dudes that know about our secret mission, this is when we're being sent out to our death. You know, full non-disclosure. Sorry, we knew nothing. He was a rogue agent. You know what I mean? I don't like that. I don't like it when hardly anybody knows what we're up to. You know, in every film, that's just like Bourne Identity, where they're after us. We've just turned into Ethan Hunt. Do you know what I mean? In my drawer, I have some gold to cover your expenses and a letter of introduction to Craven. A stifled cry escapes the old man's lips as he falls forward onto his desk, a dagger protruding from his back. Can someone who's stabbed him in the back? Honestly. Just as he's telling us some important information, a dagger appears in his back. The knife can only be thrown through a tall open window behind Bennett's chair. Who left the bloody window open, guys? Huh? A window which is 12 meters above the ground. So somebody in the building opposite is throwing daggers. Will you try to help Bennett? Go around the desk to his drawer so that you may take the gold and the letter. Oh, he's just been knifed in the back. Quick, grab the gold. He said we could have the gold. So, are we going to go to try and help Bennett? Or are we going to take the gold and the letter? Or are we going to rush over to the window and see if maybe we'll get knifed? What do you want to do, guys? So, if you're watching for the first time, if you're a member on my channel, chances are you're not watching for the first time, but your decision gets overridden when you highlight it by, because only members can highlight messages, by anybody else, but it's usually the first person who puts the decision in is the one we go with. So, rob the corpse. David says go for the gold. Going for gold! Okay, so yeah, he's just been knifed. We're going to go around the desk and we're going to make sure we get paid first. Oh, that's a shame. He's just been knifed. Anyway, it's payday. To reach the desk drawer, you must first move Bennett's slumped body out of the way. Just knock it off on the floor, sunshine. But this unpleasant task is the least of your problems, as the drawer is a locked Karian puzzle drawer, which will only open when pressure is applied to a precise point on its plain wooden surface. Do you have the lock-picking skill? Yes, we do. And we've also got 12 luck if we need that. We have the lock-picking, which has come in handy straight away. So, boom, we open the drawer, and in find, we find 25 gold pieces. Cha-ching! My gosh, that's 44 gold pieces we have now. Because we had 19 before. And a letter of introduction addressed to Dr. Welsh. Dr. Welsh. Not Dr. Doom. Not Dr. Dre. Not Dr. P3D. Dr. Welsh. Alright, how you doing, lad? Eh? Got to write a letter for you. And I'll tell you why. Director of Craven Asylum. Add both the letter and the gold piece to your adventure. So we got a letter. It says here, the letter says that you are a relative of Ospen Shaka and that you must be permitted to see her. You put the hello, what's this? What? That makes no sense. You put the ... Hello, what's this? as a question mark. Also lying in the drawer is a page torn from Bennett's diary. It reads, "Now I know how the rogues of Blackhaven elude us. Entador says that one of my men, Conrad Czar of Weathern Mill, is a spy for the Cabal. But I must have proof before making any accusations." Really? Quid's in. It's like Lord of the Rings. Should we call the police now or what? I don't know what's going on. So what is that? Now I know the rogues of Blackhaven elude us. Ethdor says that one of my men, Conrad Czar of Weathern Mill, is a spy for the Cabal. So he knew who the spy, what the traitor was. When he says, "I fear there's a guy," and he knew the name. But I must have proof before making any accusations. Well, this is a diary entry. This is just him scribbling his thoughts down. Right, okay. If in future you were given a chance to visit Conrad Czar at Weathern Mill, you may do so by turning to page, and then it gives me the number, so I'll write that down. Hang on, what are we doing? Visit Conrad Czar. So that's Conrad Czar at Weathern Mill. Conrad Czar. So if we want to go visit, if we're at Weathern Mill and we want to go visit Conrad Czar, just let's say turn to Conrad Czar page, Adam. You know, Bennett, you'll be dearly missed. Yeah. So now what do we do? Do we attend to Bennett, or do we go out the window? Or sorry, do we go to the window? Do you want to walk to the window, or do you want to look at Bennett and say, you know, we've already slumped him off onto the floor. Like, there appears to be also a pretty good throwing dagger in his room, albeit stuck in someone's back. Maybe we could say, well, we got a sword. I mean, yeah, throwing dagger would be helpful in a combat situation. It never does say that we can actually rob it, you know what I mean? The scabby little funkers. They've given me a credit. I didn't want it. I wanted a refund, mate. God. Son of a bitch. That's no good to me, mate. Sorry, I just... I was just speaking with somebody, and they've just, instead of actually giving me my money back, they've just given me like store credit. Not what I wanted. Anyway, sorry. Back in the game. Sorry. Nothing to do with anything. So, what are we going to do, guys? Are we going to go to the window, or are we going to look at Bennett? Bennett, you son of a bitch. What's the matter? CIA got pushing you too many pencils? Make it easy on yourself, Dutch. Maybe we should try... Maybe we should bury Bennett and perform the last rites. What, bury him on the carpet? We're in an office. We're in his little lair. We're in his grooming school. You know? It's a... Oh, check out that drawing there. That's a pretty cool one. That's like the Last Airbender, or Crouching Hidden Dragon, whatever it's called. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I never did watch that film, you know. I'll have to check it out. Right, check the window. Let's go to the window. What happens? So I'm going to guess that nobody's ever read this. Nobody's ever got an experience with this, you know? Chuck some whiskey on him and set him on fire. And then do the last rites. Cheers, mate. Hooked to the sill of the window is a thin cord which trails down to the street below. And at the end of the cord is a man-orc assassin. Clad entirely in black, the assassin drops safely to the ground and scampers away. You're about to follow him, so we're kind of, I guess, in some kind of like, it seems like it's nighttime to me. I would say it's nighttime. I don't know where the fuck we are, man, to be honest. I don't know where we are. There we go. I don't know. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That one. That's the one you want. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if, do you know what? I never know if these sounds come out true or not. If you guys can actually hear the sounds that I play or what. Like, I never know. I turned them up loud, but I don't know if you guys actually get to hear all this shit. Yeah. Clad entirely in black, the assassin drops safely to the ground and scampers away. You're about to follow him when the cord disintegrates before your very eyes. If you want to keep the creature in sight, you will have to jump down after him. And if you wish to do this, you can either do it with or without the acrobatics special skill, which we don't have. Otherwise, we'd have to test our skill. Okay? Are we going to chase him? Let's decide this or not. Are we going to chase him? Sounds all add to the atmosphere. Yeah, but can you hear him? That's the point. Let me turn that. But surely you should be able to hear that. That's quite, I'd say, quite loud on the old meter. I thought I had it set perfectly, in all honesty, but guess not. Right, Ram says give chase. Okay, so we don't have the acrobatic skill, so we have to test against our skill. Okay, so our skill is 8. We have to roll under to succeed, and if it's over, we don't succeed, whatever that means. Okay, we rolled a 7, which is under our skill, so that's good. Test our skill, we did succeed. Some minstrels playing his music. Without hesitation, you vault through the open window and drop down to the hard street below. We don't have the acrobatic skill. We succeeded in testing our skill. So we do actually, because we haven't got the acrobatic skill, we did injure ourselves doing that. We lost 2 points of stamina. Because we're not like some acrobatic athlete. We just jumped out and went, ah! And we obviously got some bruises along the way. Getting up, you see that the assassin is standing beside a sinister-looking carriage. He speaks to someone still inside the vehicle, then runs down an alleyway. If you wish to pursue... I mean, this isn't supposed to sound like nighttime, this. Oh, it's got to be nighttime, man. Where the birds don't bloody sing at night, mates. I want nighttime. I swear to God, I had like a nightimey one. It's all bloody. Anyway, that's not happening. I don't know. Sorry. Anyway. I don't know what happened to the night time. So yeah, getting up, you see the assassin is standing beside a sinister-looking carriage. He speaks to someone sitting inside the vehicle, then runs down an alleyway. Do you wish to pursue the assassin, or would you rather approach the carriage? It says here, then again, despite the lateness of the hour, you may prefer to start your manhunt proper. If so, so we can either continue to pursue this dude, or we can go, forget this, we're going to start our manhunt. Whatever that is. Like, obviously we're going after that other dude. So, do you want to continue to chase this guy, or do you want to go do the manhunt? Like, say, forget this, and then just, you know, focus on the mission. Because the mission isn't to get the assassin who killed the bro. It's to kill this other bro. Like, I think. So, which one do you want to do? Manhunt or continue pursuing? Here. I don't know what the 3 stars mean there, David. Here, 3 stars. The assassin works for the big bad bro, so let's go get him. Okay, so if we're going to go after the assassin, we can either approach the carriage that he was standing beside, or we can pursue the man-orc himself. Which would you rather do? Go after the man-orc, or go to the carriage that he was talking to, I guess? Approach the carriage. Okay. Let's go see what's going on with this. You are but a few meters short of the carriage when its wheels start to roll. The person inside is hidden from view, but you can see the driver sitting up in front. Through your footsteps echoed loudly in the narrow street. This strange figure in a black cape and tall black hat never once looks back at you. Soon you are running alongside the slow-moving vehicle. Only now do you see that the carriage windows are of black, opaque glass. Will you shout to the driver to stop, or stealthily jump on the rear of the carriage? So we're running up against it. We can either jump on the back, or go, yo, 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 driver, stop! Halt! Shall we shout to the driver, or shall we just get on it and jump on it like a badass? Jump on the rear, Spellsinger says. Yeah, let's just jump on it, man. As if, like, you know, we're, it's an action movie, isn't it? Last action hero. 1 step, 2. Then you spring forward and grab hold of the rear of the vehicle. As the carriage gains speed, you haul yourself up onto the floor. Although he is holding the reins, the driver is saying and doing nothing. From your position, it would be equally easy to attack him. So that's one option. We can attack the driver. We can climb down inside the carriage as a second option, or simply we can stay where we are and wait to see where the carriage goes. So everyone loves their rear jumps. So do you want to attack the driver, jump into the carriage, or hold on and just go see where we're going? What shall we do, guys? Thought it was looking like a mustache thing. I feel like this is bending down. It needs to be like twisted up. Bit better. What shall we do, guys? I think I'm coming to the end of my life with this headset. I think it is pretty... It's getting old, and I think I might have to replace it, which is a shame because I do like the attached microphone, but the other ones I have are shit for the headphones. You know, the audio's crap. Attack the driver. Okay. Here we go. Oh, dude, I've just realised. Is it? I was supposed to be listening out for something because it said it wanted a signature, I think. 3:15 to 4:15. That should be alright. Yeah, I think I'll be alright on that one. Never mind. It's alright. You creep forward, place your foot in the small of the driver's back, and push. The caped figure doesn't even cry out as he goes hurtling down from his perch, and moments later, his spread-eagled form is lost from view. Ah! He does basically a Hans Gruber. Will you now step into the driver's seat and take the reins, or scramble down the side of the carriage and climb inside while there's no driver? That doesn't sound legit. Or jump down from the vehicle while it's still safe to do so and hurry back in the pursuit of the orc. Do you want to go chase after the orc now? Do you want to drive the carriage, or do you want to jump inside the carriage? Very detailed, this section, isn't it? It's going into a lot of detail. And by the way, 111 and 66 is now active, guys. We've passed the 30-minute mark. So, if we roll 11166, it's deadly. Pimp this ride and drive on. Right, we're going to drive. We're going to take the reins, and let's take her to Vegas, baby. Jump. Careful not to fall from the moving vehicle. You sit down in the vacated seat. Take hold of the reins and The leather straps are coated with an evil slime which burns your skin. The fuck? Lose 2 points of stamina. Now we're down to 11. You are still hugging your blistered hands when the horses set off at breakneck pace. Breakneck. Bloody hell, it's a tongue twister, isn't it? Breakneck pace. The powerful beasts froth and neigh as they pull the carriage faster and faster into the city's infamous docklands. Do you know what? We have got docklands. Do you know what? Hang on, I'm missing a sound. That's what it is. There is a sound that I've got that I haven't loaded. That's why I thought... Sorry about this, guys. I won't be a second. Oh, it must be this one then. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Okay. So we're at the Docklands, by the way. Where are we? Yeah. So we're at the infamous Docklands. There they thunder along the banks of the Border River before swerving off towards the river itself. Will you try to slow the horses as one? Climb inside the carriage as two? Or leap off the vehicle and go after the man-orc? So we can either try and slow it down as it's heading towards the Docklands, or we can jump inside the carriage, or we can jump off and go after the man-orc. Eat. What's to eat, mate? Ram Street. If you're trying to say have a meal, it's M-E-A-L in capitals. And right now I don't think would be the good time to eat a snack while we're on a moving vehicle and we're being asked to decide things like this. In all honesty. Because we're heading to the Docklands, which means the sea. You know, we're going to jump in the sea by the looks of it, if we're not careful. That's what it says to me. It's thundering towards the river itself. It's best time to eat. Hey, the carriage is going to go into the sea. Anyway, Emma's sandwich, anybody? Oh shit, is that a figure down there? There's a figure on the floor. Where did he go? Where did he come from? Oh my god. There's a little figure on... I don't know where he popped from. Get back on the shelf, mate, with Ian Bates. It's like Toy Story in here. They all come to life and run off the shelf. Try to slow the pussy wagon down. Should have read that before I actually read it out loud. Eat whilst climbing into the carriage. Oh, hang on. So, Ram Street, you're saying climb into the carriage, but I mean, we're not going to eat, mate. You know, because it's too movementy. It's an action scene. You can't eat during an action scene. So, but yeah, you're saying climb into the carriage, where Spellsinger said slow it down. So, I don't know. I gotta go with Ram Street because his is first. So he's saying get in the carriage. So we're going to climb inside the carriage as we thunder towards the river. No sooner are you inside the dark and empty cabin. So I mean we're inside the cabin at least. So yeah. I'll just knock that off on the head. That the door slams behind you. Boom. Slams shut behind us, guys. And a disembodied voice speaks gloatingly. I hope you are enjoying the short excursion I have arranged for you. I had expected more of Bennett's choice. It is a pity that the game must end so soon. Farewell, brave fool. This doesn't sound very promising, guys. I have images of our character whipping the horses while trying to eat a Twix. Your bumpy, frantic journey comes to a sudden end with a splashing of water. The carriage has ploughed straight into the deep river. You rush from one door to the other, but neither will open. And the dark windows are indestructible. One of the windows can be lowered a short way, but that only admits torrents of dirty water to flood in. Unless you find a way out of the cabin, you will surely drown. Do you have sleight of hand? No, we don't. We have lockpicking disguise. Can't we lockpick the fucking lock? I thought any lock could be lockpicked. Why can't we lockpick it? We don't have the sleight of hand special skill, unfortunately. I have a feeling this is the end, guys. I'm feeling we've just been nuked. As the water pours inside the carriage, you hammer on the window with your fists and kick out at both the doors, but all your efforts are in vain. You can only watch in horror as the water rises higher and higher. Dead, man. Fucking dead. That's it. End of story, guys. That's it. We died in the river. We lasted 42 minutes, guys. 42 minutes. Not too bad, I guess, considering sometimes we only last 12 minutes. Moonrunner. Fucked runner. That's what we were. Unbelievable on that one. Can you believe it? So we got completely ball sacked on that one, whatever that means. Game over. It's game over, man. Do you know what? I need that clip. I need that clip from Bill Paxton. It's game over, man. And every time we die, that's what we're doing. Or I do this. Do that as well. Yeah, I'll find the Bill Paxton one and load it in. You know, I'm sure it'll be all right. Yeah, that was fun. I was actually really enjoying that one. I thought we would have a really good time on that one. I mean, we didn't roll a double one, guys. There is that. There is something. We didn't do the double one. You know, the dice did not kill us. So, what can you say, hey? Anyway, let's load up the next one, shall we? I mean, not to play today, but, you know, we'll load up the next one ready for next time, is what I meant. So the next one we're doing is Siege of Sardif, which is a sequel to Vault of the Vampire, I believe. So we get to... oh, no, hang on, wait. Is it a sequel to the Vault of the Vampire? Or am I getting that wrong? I don't think it is. I think it's like in the trilogy of Vault of the Vampire, because I think Return of the Vampire is the sequel, and I think this one, in the chronological order, is the third. I can't remember. Something like that. You guys will know more than me. You should get the voice of Treyguard from Nightmare. Yes, David. Exactly. Definitely, man. For when you die. Yeah. When are we going to do a flight? Oh, you mean like in the sim? I'm not doing any more group flights. I'm a solo flyer from now on. I've given up the goat on the group. You can go fly whenever you want, mate. You know. We never got to use the Y-shaped stick. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Let me set up the next one. Bear with, sorry. Yeah, that's not me doing a line of coke, by the way. I just realised what that sounded like. That's not me doing a line of coke. I was just... my nose was... Fucking hell. That sounded well dodgy, by the way. See, this is why I don't like the camera not on me. Because you guys think I'm doing something weird off camera. Hang on. Go live. Schedule the stream. Yeah, we want to create a new one. We don't want to redo the Star Wars one, for sure. Let me try and... No, I can't get it. There it is. We'll use that one. So the Siege of Sardif is the next one. Or it's just called Siege of Sardif. Siege of Sardif. Right, so there's that one. Fighting Fantasy. Fighting Fantasy. Oh, I forgot the G. It's fighting, not fighting. Game books. Sorry, guys, I won't be a second. And then just call it adventure. Just setting up the next one. Sorry. What's this? Yeah, that's fine. Why is it shrunken? Live chat replay. I always like live chat replay, but it never actually does work. Oh, I've never seen that. There's a thing here where you can actually say only subscribers can post messages. So that saves you like getting trolled, basically. So the next one is on the 1st of June, guys. 1st of June at 10 a.m. Yeah. June already, man, innit? Innit, bruv? Right, so that's created now. So if I go back, and I can drop you guys the link. And there it is. Oh, I didn't put the thumbnail on it. Whoops-a-daisy. Upload the thumbnail. Would help. Save. Boom. Okay. Now we've got it. Here you go, guys. This is the link to the next one. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat. Even OPN VATSIM? What the hell does that mean? Cold ballistic, mate. Oh, even on VATSIM. No. I still fly on VATSIM myself. I'm like turned away from FLIGHTSIM or anything. Just turned away from, you know, involving other people. That looks like Les Edwards' cover for Sardith. Yeah, who did this one? Cover illustrations by Les Edwards. Oh yeah, baby. You're absolutely right, mate. Well done. Cheapy key bump of camera. Right. Next one looks like very Castle Dracula. Yeah, honestly, you know what? Hang on. Let me find something here. Do you know what? It does, doesn't it? I think there was a picture of this on this. I can get it out. Because this is a gatefold, I think. Pretty sure it had a castle. No, it doesn't. I thought there was a castle on this. This is the Laserdisc of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I swear there was a castle on the inside here. But it ain't. There's no other artwork hidden anywhere. Maybe it's the CD that I was thinking of. The music score, which is I haven't got at the moment. Somebody's got it. I need to grab it or something. Didn't even realise somebody had it either. Just found it the other day. On their persons. Well, in their car, really. Anyway. Honestly, this is a brilliant film. Has anybody seen Bram Stoker's Dracula? This is an amazing film. This is like my favourite vampire film. Like, such well done. And the laugh that Gary Oldman does halfway through. It's like proper maniacal laugh. Honestly, I think this is a really good film. Everybody slates Keanu Reeves on this for his wooden performance, but to be honest, I think he does a good job. I've got no qualms, but it's such beautifully made. The costumes, all of it was done on sets. You know, it's honestly, you'd never know. Brilliant film. In fact, if you guys are interested, I don't know if you know this, but there is a documentary for Bram Stoker's Dracula available on my channel to watch called Bloodlines, and it's the full version because I believe on the DVD, on the Blu-ray, and one of the Laserdiscs, there's an edited version, whereas I've put it on my channel as the full version, and it's pretty cool to watch. It's the one on my channel is the original special collector's Laserdisc version, which doesn't get repeated on the other formats. I think it might be, yeah, it's not even repeated on 4K because I got that as well. Yeah, soundtrack. Oh mate, I love the music to it. Honestly, I listen to it when I'm writing the soundtrack. That's one of the soundtracks that I listen to. In fact, did I? I have got a load of soundtracks here, but I think that's one of the ones that somebody fucking got. Hang on. Just double check because it's such a gorgeous soundtrack. Oh, I don't think it's here. I think I did see it yeah, quickly. go grab it back. Not there. I used to have the actual thingy of it. I don't know where. That's Dragon Bruce Lee story, that is. Thought that was it for a second. Yeah, it's a really good soundtrack, man. Really love it. You can't make it to the next one, so you'll have to make your own bad choices without me. Oh, sorry, Ram Street, mate. Yeah, 1st of June, but don't forget. I don't know, Ram Street, if you're a subscriber, or sorry, if you're a member or not on this channel, but if any members, so the next Fighting Fantasy is June the 1st, but 23rd, excuse me, the 23rd of May is going to be the members only stream. Let me make sure. Yeah, because I'm not going to be there, so that I can do it then. The 23rd of May. I'll make a stream for it later on today. But yeah, so we're going to continue that. So if you can make it then, that's great. If not, no worries. But yeah, for the members, thank you very much for supporting me. I really, really do appreciate it. And we're going to continue, or I'll continue, sorry, the Sorcery series next Friday, or this Friday. Sunday today. So yeah, it'll be this Friday. Have you seen the time travel movie called Donnie Darko? Oh, mate, that's another good one. Yes, I do. I do like that. That's a really good film. Jake Gyllenhaal, Patrick Swayze, in a very strange role for him. I don't think I have it to hand on any format, but yes, I that is a very good film. I do like that. I do, honestly, like, I'll have to, do you know what, we'll have to just do, like, maybe one day, or do a chat and chill about movies, you know, because I love movies. For anybody who doesn't know, I absolutely love them. Like, they're escapism, you know. It's like a mental holiday. You got problems and stresses in your life, go watch a movie, get lost in the story, you know, and it's great. You know, you completely forget about any problems you've got in your life, any stresses, and you just get engaged in a great story, you know, and you watch their problems and stresses. You love movies with a twist, mate. Oh, what's the good twist movie? Oh yeah, okay, I'll put the question to you. What's the one movie you've seen with the best twist in it? Like, there's a few, I'd say. Like Sixth Sense, until, if it was spoiled for you, you know, it's a good plot twisting ending. The Usual Suspects, yes, that's a good one. Please don't spoil anything we're talking about for anybody, just in case they haven't seen it. I mean, I very much, you know, everybody knows, I'm sure, about The Usual Suspects, Sixth Sense, but you never know. The Lion King, the fuck. I'm trying to think what films are. I mean, any Saw film has that twisting ending, doesn't it? I think Saw 1's probably the best, though. Do you know what? I have seen the others, but I haven't. I used to have it on DVD, but I don't have it now on DVD or Blu-ray or anything like that. But I did enjoy it. It's not M. Night Shyamalan, is it? The others. It's I'll have to try and maybe track that one down again. I mean, it's not a great film, but I did enjoy it when it was there. The others. It kind of looks like it would be an M. Night Shyamalan film. Directed by Alejandro Amenabar. Alejandro Amenabar. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm very sorry. But yeah. Yeah, he also did the music as well. So, I didn't realise that. Hey, do you know what? I'm getting a bit more intrigued in this film now. On a budget of $17 million, it made $210 million in the box office. I've watched that. Not much happens in that film, to be honest. But that's produced by Tom Cruise. No, it's not. It's not produced by Tom Cruise. It's produced by Fernando Bavaria, Jose Luis Curda, and Sunmin Park. It's not Tom Cruise's name in that film. In that one, Memento. That's a good one as well. Yeah, that one's all right. Moment is absolutely Moment. Never heard of that one, mate. Are you talking about Memento? I think. I mean, to be honest, a good plot twist ending. Empire Strikes Back. But you didn't see that one coming, did you? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. We died. We're dead. End of story. So, yeah, click the link for the next stream, guys. Go and give it the like and love and everything else that you do to it. And then I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, guys. And I'll see my members in a few days' time, I guess. How long is it? Like just under a week. See my members in just under a week. See all you guys as subscribers in 2 weeks. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching and joining, and I really do appreciate it. I love you all, and I'll see you again in the future. I gotta try and get this so I'm like I wanna do it. I think we got 3 minute chat as well. I forgot about that. Shit. Right, guys, here we go. Let's chat and chill, shall we? You appreciate I appreciate all of you guys, you know, except you. Don't appreciate shit. Do you know what? I didn't mean that. I said that at the wrong time. I was meaning it as a joke, to be honest. But then I realized what came out. Do you know what? I'm rambling. Tom Cruise's name was not used in credits for the others. Check it. No way, really. Tom Cruise, the others. Did Tom Cruise produce the others? In addition, Cruise has produced films in which he does not appear in, namely The Others, Shattered Glass, Elizabethtown, Narc, Ask the Dusk, and Without Limits. Ooh. I did admit it. But then surely his name would appear as producer on like IMDb or something, wouldn't it? All cast and crew. I'm on IMDb. Producers. Tom Cruise, executive producer. There you go. What else has this motherfucker produced? Produced. Where is... So get rid of the actor. He's directed one as well. What? The dude's directed a TV series called Fallen Angels? Or one episode, rather. Tom Cruise directed Fallen Angels episode. I don't remember that. He's got 3 films coming up. Space X Project. It's not called that. It's an untitled Tom Cruise / Space X Project. Luna Park, he's produced that, and a untitled Alejandro film. So he's reconnecting. He's obviously produced all the Mission Impossible, Jack Reachers, Without Limits, the others. He also produced Vanilla Sky. So he hasn't, and The Last Samurai. He hasn't actually produced that many. He started, and the first Mission Impossible film, he produced that. He's balls deep in impossible missions, basically. So, Yeah, that was when he was knobbing Nicole Kidman, isn't it? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm out of here. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Sayonara.